So let me just start. So पहिलो slide चाहिँ, so the question is why? Okay, so if you're developing an app, right, आफ्नो टेबलमा अथवा आफ्नो टिममा सधैँ एकजना व्यक्तिले अथवा एकजना टिम मेम्बरले सधैँ के सोध्नु पर्ने भयो? Why? And why are we doing this? And unless we question it and question it and question it, त्यो जुन हाम्रो फाइनल प्रोडक्ट छ नि हामीले डिजाइन गरेको त्यो चाहिँ त्यति राम्रो चाहिँ हुँदैन. अब दोस्रो, so I can bore you to death by saying the first school in Nepal was started in 1853. There was a doctor in the British embassy by the name of Ambrose Oldfield. र जङ्गबहादुरको छोराहरूलाई पढाउनलाई दरबार हाई स्कुल सुरु गर्यो. So you can go on and on. Okay? But you can also say 1951 ma, the data is very interesting, 300 schools in Nepal, and today it is 38,000 schools. Okay, so you can use numbers. पहिलो SLC batch 33 जनाले दिएको, अहिले चाहिँ 5 लाखले दिन्छ. But the problem with that kind of data is, यो तस्बिर हेरौँ त. So, and this is the problem with Nepali politics also. Everybody is looking backwards. So, हामी कहाँबाट आयो भनेर चाहिँ सबैले हेरिरहेको हुन्छ, तर कता जाने भनेर चाहिँ एकजनाले मात्र हेरिरहेको छ. Okay? So, you have to keep this visual in mind because we are not going backwards. 7 साल 17 सालतिर फर्केको होइन. We need to be forward looking. And you can see in that board the only person who is forward looking is the one person. बाँकीले मेहनत पनि गरेको छ, रो पनि गरेको छ, बल पनि लगाएको छ, but they can only see where we came from. Okay? So where we came from is not going to get you into a really good app. त्यो चाहिँ केमा भर पर्नुपर्ने भयो? हामी फ्युचरमा कहाँ हुन चाहन्छौँ. Okay? So it takes a huge discipline to say पछाडी नहेरौँ, अगाडि हेरौँ, किनभने मैले अप्लाई गर्न लागेको चीज चाहिँ यो फ्युचरिस्टिक हो, यो पछि काम लाग्ने चीज हो. Okay? So it's very important to be a bit futuristic. Now this is a very amazing picture. किनभने एक जमानामा घण्टाघर चाहिँ किन चाहिन्थ्यो भन्दाखेरि सबैले मेरो घडी अनुसार चलोस्. Okay? So everybody needed to follow my clock. तर यो जुन रिस्ट वाच छ नि, यो रिस्ट वाच बनाउने मान्छेले किन रिस्ट वाच बनायो भन्दाखेरि, so this sounds very strange, but you can say to democratize time. हैन, समयमा लोकतन्त्र ल्याएको, you can say. किनभने एउटा घण्टा अगर सबैले फलो गर्नु पर्यो भने हैन, that's very futile. एउटा घडी छ सबैले त्यही फलो गर्ने भने. यो घडीले के गर्दियो? सबैले आफ्नै समय राख्ने. Okay? So the basic principle of why apps have become popular in the world is because it caters to individual needs. So जनक शिक्षाको बारेमा छलफल गर्ने हैन, शिक्षा मन्त्रालयको बारेमा छलफल गर्ने हैन, जसले घडी लगाएको छ नि उसको बारेमा कुरा गर्नु पर्यो. I have a watch because I would like to be where I need to be when I want to be, हैन. म कसैको घण्टाघर हेरेर त हिँड्दैन. So the app also is basically, philosophically, you can say, it is designed and catered towards very individualistic needs. तर त्यो individualistic needs सँगै के आउँछ? It comes with responsibilities. हैन? सबैले घण्टाघर फलो गर्ने हो भने you don't have to take responsibility. But if you wear a watch, then you also have to be responsible to be on time. So त्यो responsibility सँगसँगै आउने चीज हो. तर त्यो एपले के गर्छ? It allows the space for individual excellence अथवा individual space, individual creativity. So त्यो पार्टलाई चाहिँ एकदम ध्यान दिनुपर्ने हुन्छ. Okay, now look at this. हैन, अब साथै जी here. So we'll discuss this in the panel. So we always say the exam is the tail that wags the dog भन्छ हैन. So कुकुरलाई केले हल्लाउँछ? पुच्छरले हल्लाउँछ, जाँचले हल्लाउँछ. So what we also have to understand, यो अहिले काम गर्दाखेरि सरकारी जुन शिक्षा सिस्टम छ नि, त्यो सिस्टमलाई यो टेक्नोलोजी अथवा यो एपले चाहिँ खतम पार्ने होइन, त्यसलाई रिप्लेस गर्ने होइन. Okay? So don't ever think our job is to replace शिक्षा मन्त्रालय. Don't ever think that our job is to replace जनक शिक्षा. त्यो हाम्रो काम होइन. तर जो मान्छे चाहिँ एजुकेसनमा प्यासन छ, जो म सिक्छु भन्छ, उसलाई चाहिँ एनेबल कसरी गर्ने? Okay? So the technology is an enabler. It is not a replacement. अब त्यो replacement को कुरा गर्दाखेरि, so if you think of everything that is happening in the education field, अहिले नेपालमा जे जति अथवा संसारमा जे त एजुकेसनको फिल्डमा भइरहेछ, if you consider that as one, then what you are going to develop is 2.0. Okay? So purposely, if you think of the present problems, if you think of the present solutions, then you are being reactive. And react if you think 2.0, then you are being proactive. Education we all know that. We went through all the same system. So this is reactive, proactive. Okay, now this is a very critical piece. You think outside the box. भन्ने जुन शब्द छ नि सबै हामीले कुनै कुनै बेला के गर्छौं भने त्यो 9 वटा डट राखेर जोड्न खोज्छौं नि हैन you try to say you put those 9 dots and you say can you connect it with 4 straight lines, and so everybody tries to join the lines, but then you get stuck because the mind stays within those 9 dots. र त्यस्तो खालको प्रब्लम सल्भ गर्दाखेरि त्यो 9 वटा डटबाट बाहिर नसोचेसम्म you cannot solve the problem. So जुनसुकै challenge अथवा problem हामीले articulate गर्दै छौं भने the solution has to come from outside the problem. हैन knowledge र imagination. अब knowledge भनेको कस्तो हुन्छ भने नि जस्तै C plus O2 is CO2 भन्यो. Okay, so that's knowledge. But what does it mean? It may not mean very much, हैन knowledge. तर अहिलेको जमानामा knowledge को एउटा problem के छ भने it is also overrated. किनभने you can go to Wikipedia, you can go to Google, हैन आफुलाई चाहिने knowledge जहाँ पनि खोज्न सकिन्छ. So maybe knowledge doesn't have the same value that it used to have. पहिले C plus O2 is CO2 भन्न सक्ने मान्छे एकदम ठुलो हुन्थ्यो होला. तर अहिले त्यो त भन्नु पर्दैन. It is already stored in some Ethernet. So त्यसलाई डाउनलोड गर्यो भने पुग्छ. Okay. So what Einstein is saying, for example, is मैले यहाँ बाहिर छ नि चौरमा काठ हैन अलिकति कागज अलिकति नक्साहरू राखेर चाहिँ ढुङ्गा बनाउने तरिका भनेर हरेक टेबललाई ढुङ्गा बनाऊ भनेर बाहिर पठाइदिए भने so then you will try to look at the diagram and say अब ढुङ्गा कसरी बनाउने भन्छ. अब कपाल फुलेको मान्छेले बनाऊ भनेको सुरु गर्नु पर्ला भनेर सुरु पनि गर्ला. But that boat building would be based on knowledge. But after some time somebody is going to say यो पानी त खान नपाउने ठाउँमा किन ढुङ्गा बनाउन लगाएको होला हैन यो चाहिने चीज हो र बागमती त्यस्तो पानी छैन. So you'll give up the boat. But the point about the boat is that if you can convince people यो नदीको पारी के छ यो समुद्रको पारी के होला अथवा पारीपट्टि जान सक्यो भने त्यहाँ के होला भनेर त्यसरी मान्छेहरुको इमेजिनेसन चाहिँ प्रोभोक गर्न सक्यो भने even if it is illegal to build a boat, they will build a boat because they want to see what is on the other side. So education के को लागि भन्दाखेरि त्यो इमेजिनेसन को लागि हो हैन यस्तो देशमा के सम्भव छ हैन 5 वर्षमा 10 वर्षमा हाम्रो संसार चाहिँ कस्तो हुन सक्छ. So त्यो इमेजिनेसनबाट we should work. And so this is a famous liner from Edison. अब यो same thing. Okay, so when you do the programming, of course it is based on logic. But now look at this. It says logic will get you from A to B. So हामी A to B पुग्न खोजेको हैन. Okay, so with your young minds you should say हामी कहाँसम्म पुग्न सक्छौं त हैन केसम्म हुन सक्छ त र त्यो हाम्रो इच्छा हो भने we know it cannot work for every Nepali, but for those who are capable, those who are interested, म app develop गर्छु. Okay, and that imagination is what will get us where we need to get. अब यो 20 वर्ष अगाडि 30 वर्ष अगाडि हामी सधैँ जोक के गर्थ्यौं भने यो देशमा त किसान कोही पनि बाँकी हुँदैन र किन किसान बाँकी हुँदैन भन्दाखेरि टिचरले अलिकति कमजोर विद्यार्थीलाई गाली गर्नु पर्यो भने के भन्छ त हलो जोत्न लागेको भनेर गाली गर्छ. अब so everybody studied and stopped being farmers. Now maybe we need an app to get people to be interested in farming. हैन नभए त के खाने भोलि नेपालमा पैसा चाहिँ धेरै होला तर खाने कुरा चाहिँ नहोला. So is there a way to even get people to start saying let me look at agriculture as a career, let me look at agriculture as a way of livelihood. So त्यस्तो खालको इन्ट्रेस्ट कसरी जगाउने. Okay, because the education system seems to drive people away from agriculture. अब त्यस्तैमा if you look at this picture, so हामी climate change को जुन कुरा गर्छौं नि जस्तै फिलिपिन्समा त्यो राइस को भराइटीमा रेजिलियन्स भन्ने जुन शब्द छ अहिले के गरेको छ भने बाढी आउँदाखेरि 2 हप्तासम्म पानीले डुबान भए पनि नबर्ने जातको चाहिँ धान उत्पादन गरेछ. So now again the question would be how do we get that information to that farmer? हैन the farmer desperately needs that information. So can we extend education to mean things like that? त्यस्तो समय पनि एक्सटेन्ड गर्न सकिन्छ कि. अब अर्को एजुकेसन I think there is a word in the world called inflation. र यो इन्फ्लेसन भनेको एजुकेसनमा चाहिँ कस्तो भएको छ भने हिजो एसएलसी पास गर्नेले काम गर्ने चिज अहिले बीएससी गर्नेले गर्ने भयो। अब हिजो बीएससी ले गर्ने काम एमएससी ले गर्ने भयो, एमएससी ले गर्ने काम पीएचडी ले गर्ने भयो। So there is an inflation in education. And people are usually looking for jobs for which they are overqualified. And the reason United States ma pani अहिले unemployment हेर्यो भने it's not that they don't have jobs, but there are not the matching skill sets with the jobs. So knowledge भयो, education पनि भयो, degree पनि भयो, तर skill म चाहिँ translate भएन. So is there something that we need to work on in developing skills, for that particular area? किनभने knowledge र piece of paper, the degree itself is not going to cut it. Now the other is chalk and talk भन्छ हैन? So I think what really fails education is that it's not fun. Fun is, I think, a very critical part. हरेक घरमा हरेक ठाउँमा हाम्रो टिभी को रिमोट कन्ट्रोल चाहिँ किन हराउँदैन अथवा त्यसमा ब्याट्री किन कहिले पनि सकिँदैन भन्दाखेरि it is fun. It gives you fun. So why do people not want to go to school? Why do people not want to study? Because chalk and talk. So how do we get away from chalk and talk? And is there a way to make education more fun so that the chalk and talk becomes less and the learning increases? So learning ma focus गर्नु पर्यो, teaching ma चाहिँ अलिकति कम गर्नु पर्ने हुन्छ. Now the other thing is that how many of you have read a book called Innovators, Isaacson को? So you should also start reading. किनभने यो आइजैक्सनले जुन स्टीव जब को बायोग्राफी लेखेको मान्छेले he's just published a new book called Innovators. And the whole book is about यो app सम्म आउँदाखेरि how people all had to work together. Collaboration. र collaboration भनेको अहिले पनि हाम्रो यो जुन टिमहरु छन् नि, you will have to work across teams to really come up with a really good product. Okay? So collaboration as in teamwork. How to add value to everything that we know. App त बनायो, बेच्नु पर्यो, पैसा कमाउनु पर्यो. How do we sell it? So I'm going to give you two very short stories. यो चाहिँ तराईमा एउटा बाइसिकल चढ्ने मान्छे रहेछ अनि पुलिसले चाहिँ हरेक दिन भंसारमा उसको झोला चेक गर्ने रहेछ के अनि के पनि नपाउने तर everybody in the village knew that he was a smuggler. So one day the police called him and said हामी तिमीलाई के गर्दैनौ तर तिमीले के स्मगल गर्छौ भन भन्दाखेरि उले के स्मगल गर्दो रहेछ साइकल. Okay, so this is how you will make money from your app. It will not be from the most obvious thing, it will be from something there that you have to find which is revenue generating. हैन त्यो झोलाबाट चाहिँ पैसा आउँदैन तर साइकल स्मगल गर्न सिक्नु पर्ने हुन्छ. Now the second one, how many of you know this story about these two women in the village? So one woman used to work very hard, very diligent. She used to cut the grass, bring it and feed her cow. And this was drudgery. दिनका दिन त्यही काम. So she was getting really sad and very poor and very angry. So you know what the other girl did? बिहान गएर घाँस काट्यो, गाईलाई चाहिँ नजिकको मन्दिरमा बाँध्यो अनि त्यो घाँसलाई चाहिँ 5 रुपैयाँ 10 रुपैयाँ र 20 रुपैयाँको मुठा बनायो अनि मन्दिरमा आउनेलाई बेचेर गाईलाई खुवाउन लगाउने के. And so her cow was also fed. She also collected grass, but in the process she made some money. So यो चाहिँ एपबाट पैसा कमाउने भनेको you will have to think outside the box that it can be done. हैन तर घाँस काटेर गाईलाई खुवायो भने there is no revenue. तर घाँस काटेर ल्याएर गाईलाई चाहिँ मन्दिरमा राखेर अरूलाई पैसा तिरेर घाँस खुवायो भने then there is money to be made. So you have to think like that. So that's, I think, the beauty of holding a competition to see which one of you comes up with the best ideas for this. Okay? So your last slide, sorry. So, we all look quite old, I'll get the gray hair, but somebody older than me, Michelangelo, at the age of 87, I'm still learning. So this is a process whereby you'll realize that there's no such thing as I know everything. So it's always a question of saying, can I take it to the next level? यसमा अलिकति इम्प्रुभ गर्न सकिन्छ कि अथवा यसमा अलिकति चेन्ज गर्न सकिन्छ कि. सो कहिलेकाहीँ मेरो एप राम्रो होला तर मार्केटको साइज कम भयो भने it will not be good enough. So you also have to think of innovations of how to expand the market size. Okay, so you'll always have to be learning.